aspirants, welcome to SS Gov Jobs. Today we are going to discuss about anthropology optional answer writing. So today day 5. Okay, day 5 answer explanation. So day 5 topic is marriage. So now first come to the first question. Define marriage. Okay, define marriage and describe the various types of marriage regulations. So remember, first read question very carefully. This is the first instruction. Okay, so here asking define marriage and describe the various types of marriage regulations. Remember this. Okay, now come to the marriage introduction part. So here I took one definition of notes and queries. Okay, you can write any anthropologist definition also. So first, the first ever anthropological definition of marriage in 6th edition of Notes and Queries 1951 defined marriage as a union between men and women, okay, such that the children are born to them or recognized as a legitimate offspring of both parents. And one more definition, according to Malinowski, he is said legal marriage. Okay, legal marriage is one which gives a woman socially recognized husband and her children socially recognized father. You can write any anthropologist definition also here. Okay, now come to the second part of the question. So marriage regulations. So what is the marriage regulation? First, what is the regulations that is related to the marriage? They refer to the norms. Okay, they refer to the norms that direct the nature, structure and functions of the marriage in a society. Okay, next, what are the types? So, as for the Needham 1962, it can be classified marriage rules are so here the first one prescriptive norms, and preferential norms. Okay, three types. Now come to the explanation of this. Prescriptive norms, matlab here see these norms are forbid marriage between the specific social relations. Okay, so as to prohibit the meeting between such relations. So what are including in this? So it includes incest, taboos, avoidancy, hypergamy and hypogamy. What is hypergamy and hypogamy? Hypergamy anuloma, hypogamy pratiloma. So here I give an example. Father-daughter incest is prohibited and tolerated in all the societies. So this is very important to give the figure. Okay, I give here figure. See here, father, mother, okay, son and daughter. So daughter relation with father. Okay, this one. So this is what prohibited. Next, prescriptive norms. So prescriptive norms, these norms are to be strictly, see here remember, strictly followed in the society, and breaking them if they are breaking them, they entail the strong sanctions. Okay, strong sanctions. It includes endogamy and exogamy. Example, caste endogamy and gotra endogamy, exogamy. Next, preferential norms. What are the preferential norms? These norms are promote particular kind of relations for marriage purpose. Okay, particular kind of relations. So, however, breaking these norms does not entail the severe sanction. See here, above question they said about strong sanction. Okay, matlab in prescriptive they said strong sanctions, but in preferential they said they are the severe sanctions. And here it includes cousin marriages, lavrate and surrogate. Okay. So come to the diagram. See, this diagram is important. If you are giving a figure or any representation of like this, you will get more marks because it will be give pura information about the what we are explaining. Okay. So here types of cousin marriages, they are patrilateral, patrilineal, and here see cross cousin and parallel cousin, and matrilateral, parallel, and matrilateral, cross cousin. Okay, so the differences also you should give. Next, lavrate. What is a lavrate? Marrying a deceased brother wife. Okay, here I give representation and I give example lastly. Next, surrogate. Marrying wife sister. Okay, wife sister, deceased wife sister. Next, regulations and characterizing the closed and open system. So closed system and open system. What is a closed system? It is characterized by states. Okay, states of birth, and it is characterized by individual. Open system and closed system, see here stronger kinship bonds. Here weaker kinship bonds. Okay, and substances based economy. Here cash based economy. Okay, these are the important points, and I give some extra points. You can read once. See here I give examples. Indian tribes with respect to the preferential marriages. Example, Orans, so they practice the levirate, and Santals, they practice the sororate, and Kasi, they practice the cousin marriages. So give examples also very important, remember this. Okay, now come to the conclusion. These laws are generally followed for the society convenience, and they direct the various norms to changing the trend. Okay. Next, come to the second questions. Different types of marriages. See here, question asking about the different types of marriage. They are not asking anything else. Okay. So come to the first. Give any definition of any anthropologist. According to the Murdoch, see, marriage is a universal institution that involves residential cohabitation and economic cooperation and formation of the nuclear families. So write any definition of anthropologist, and it's depending upon the number of spouses marriages, they are classified as various forms. See here I took the definition here depending upon the number of spouses. These types are dependent. I just take from here number of spouses, because there is a types also, spouses and different types. So here, depending upon the number of spouses. So marriages are classified into various forms. So what are that? First one, monogamy. Okay. In monogamy marriages, see, this form of marriages, man marry a woman at a time. It is a marriage of one man and one woman. Simply remember, one man and one woman. So, in monogamy, there is a types again. General monogamy. So, general monogamy, there is a permanent pairing of one man to one woman, in which no marriage is permitted, even after original marriage has been terminated by death or divorce. If they are to divorce, or by death also, there is no second marriage. Okay. So, remember these things, and I give example also and figure also. Okay. Next, serial marriage, serial monogamy. So serial monogamy means pairing of one man to another. Matlab here there is a remarriage after the original marriage terminated by divorce or death. Remember these things are completely different each other. Okay. So I give example and at the same time figure also. Next, polygamy. These forms of marriages, which is a individual marriages, two persons. Okay, more two persons at a time. Matlab see here, is a woman or men. A polygamy is me polyandry and polygyny. So what is the polyandry? Okay, it is a subform of polygamy, and in which a woman marry two or more men at a time. Okay, mainly found in the societies of the female infanticide, and the role of women substances is regarded the minimum. So in polyandry there is also two types. Okay, fraternal, non-fraternal. Fraternal, there is examples also, and non-fraternal also examples todas. Fraternal example Nayars. Next, fraternal polyandry. A marriage between the woman to two or more men who are brothers. Okay. The example Todas, Ladakh and Bhuta, and I give some examples. Non-fraternal. A marriage of women to or more men who are not brothers. Okay, see for example, who are brothers matlab wife, husband and husband brothers, like this. Okay, and who are not brothers, wife, husband, and there is a husband, but these are no relation between these two persons. Okay, next, polygyny. So marriage in which a man marry two or more women at a time. Okay, two or more women at a time figure. And bigamy, these are the subform of polygamy in which the man marry two women. Okay, so here I give examples also. Next, sororal polygamy. Sororal polygamy matlab here men marriages sisters at a time. Matlab two sisters at a time. Okay, it mostly followed in the Central Indo-European, and next, general polyandry. So here marriages one man with more than two women. Okay, see here more than two women. Matlab here three women or four women, like that. Example Santal, Nayas and Baigas. Okay, next, group marriages. These types of marriages which they writes the obligations of the marriage related between the matlab women or men. They can marry more than two people. Okay, so two or more women with or two or more women men at a time. So marriage is a, then after that conclusion you can use this conclusion. Next, come to the discussion. So here question asking discuss the different forms of preferential. Okay, read here, preferential marriages. See, because the question asking about the preferential, there is a three types, no? So we are here asking about the preferential. Remember these things. So preferential marriages with suitable example of tribal, okay, tribal societies in India. Question asking specifically, okay. So now come to the answer. Preferential marriage rules are, these are the rules that they are not essential but they're preferred by the community. See, some different communities, they prefer some rules and regulations which while selecting a marriage partner, and preferential marriage rules represent the preference given to the central, okay, so sorry, certain male or female, okay, while selecting the spouse. The main form of preferential marriage prevalent among the Indian tribes are main how many here? First one, cross cousin marriages. So these form of marriages widely prevalent in the Gondus, Kasis, Kuki. So these are the tribes mostly. Okay. So here the relation between, see here, marriage, the preferential is given to the father sister child, okay, or mother brother child. So matlab here cross cousin, opposite sex siblings, remember this. And after that, see, opposite sex child. In other words, the Majumdar said cross cousin marriages helps to avoiding the high bride prices. Okay, this point are important, and keep property in house. Next, I give here figure cross cousin marriages. Next, parallel cousin marriage. Parallel cousin matlab, see here, father brother child. Okay, father brother child, mother sister child in same sex. Okay, same sex sibling child as a spouse in some communities only, not all. But we will check which are there or not. Okay, so now this is the rare form of preferential marriages. I said already. So here I give figure and examples. Next, lavrate. So lavrate is the practicing of marriage, the widow to brother-in-law. Okay, the widow to brother-in-law. In tribal societies, there is a Santal, Gondu, some of the example I given here. Next, I gave figure also, for this also this figure. Surrogate also this figure, okay. And surrogate, it is a similar to the lavrate, but here what? The marrying a man to sister-in-law, okay, sister-in-law, on death of his wife. Next, I give conclusion. Okay, okay, aspirants. This is the day 5 explanation. If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe, and follow the instructions whatever I give, and try to write daily answer. Okay, thanks for watching.